stick around to the end of the video and you will see the entire clip of Trump dancing to that beat. Why am I making this video? Well, there's been some frankly funny or at least amusing stuff in the past couple days with the election, and particularly with the Trump campaign. Haven't seen as much funny stuff with the Biden campaign going on. I'm not making a political statement here at all. Biden can be pretty funny too with his gaffes, but Trump has taken the funny cake in the past week or so. So we're going into the latter part of the day here on election day, into election night. Things are going to get serious, right? Hopefully this video can give you a little bit of mirth. So without further ado, here are 5 funny Trump election day things. First up, Trump's Wi-Fi networks and passwords at campaign events. Yes. Trump's team created the Wi-Fi network Make America Great Again for its October 24th event in Waukesha, Wisconsin. Pretty plain vanilla, right? But the network password? Who built the cages, Joe? At another event, we have network name Biden built the cages with password Trump built the wall. Then we got filled the seat with Justice Barrett. And finally, this one's my favorite. We got network Where is Hunter with password 10 for the big guy for the October 27th event in Omaha. If you don't get that one, it pertains to the Hunter Biden email scandal. Just Google Hunter Biden 10 for the big guy to see what I'm talking about. And you got to remember, journalists, many of whom are from networks that don't care much for Trump, they are the ones having to put these networks and passwords into their phones to get Wi-Fi. So that must have been kind of a sight to see. Next up, the Amish Trump train. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Amish buggies with Trump and American flags were traversing through rural Pennsylvania in support of the Donald. There have been tweets that have surfaced that have shown the Amish supporting the incumbent president. And one thing to keep in mind here is that Trump has been kind of targeting this group. Pennsylvania is a battleground state, and more Amish live in Pennsylvania than in any other state. Over 80,000 Amish people in Pennsylvania alone. Here's a clip from last week, by the way, where Trump heaps praises on the Amish, or as he calls them, the Pennsylvania Dutch.
Don't tell anybody, but the Pennsylvania Dutch are voting en masse. They're voting. I heard that the other day. They said, we can't have a man who sleeps. They work hard. We can't have a guy that sleeps all day in a basement. We can't. We like Trump. They can throw up a barn in about 2 days.
Third is Trump introducing one of his supporters yesterday, Miami rapper Gazzy Garcia, known professionally as Lil Pump, with a U. Except Trump introduced Lil Pump to the crowd as something else. Here's the clip.
And speaking of sound, music, and other things, one of the big superstars of the world, Lil Pimp. There he is. How's it going? Do you want to come up and say something? Do you want to? Come on.
Well, that one's pretty self-explanatory, right? Fourth is the $5 million bet on the president. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw this, but apparently a British gambler, not even a U.S. gambler, a British gambler, bet $5 million that Donald Trump will win the election. Supposedly, according to The Sun, a UK publication, one of the gambler's friends claimed that the gambler consulted with Trump camp insiders before placing the bet. Really? So what did he do? He contacted someone in the Trump campaign, asked someone in the Trump campaign if Trump is going to win. The person in the Trump campaign said, oh yeah, Trump's going to win for sure. And then he places a $5 million bet. Not very smart. Some are saying this is possibly the biggest political bet in history on a single candidate, excluding, of course, Wall Street and special interest bets. Am I right? And then last but not least, this one's my personal favorite. Somebody put together various clips of Trump dancing into a single video. Trump retweeted this video and had music to the tune of YMCA by the Village People in this video with various clips of him dancing. I could not use the YMCA song in this video for obvious copyright concerns, so I used another song that I had the legal right to use. You'll see that Trump has really mastered this kind of like, grandpa move. He likes to do like this kind of thing. So I'm going to run that clip, and that's how this video will end. Here it is.